America's fragile relationship with Pakistan, its ally in the war on terror, is tonight under intense scrutiny. We know the US told Pakistan nothing about the plan to kill Osama bin Laden. What we don't know is how one of the most recognised faces on the planet could live for years in a compound just down the road from Pakistan's main military academy. That's what many Americans are asking as more details emerge about the US mission codenamed Geronimo. We'll hear from our correspondent in Pakistan in a moment, but first, Lisa Miller in Washington reports on the sheer audacity of the military strike.
This was a mission of extraordinary precision. In the early hours on a near moonless night, the Navy SEALs flew under radar. They were heading to this sprawling and fortified compound. The elite team was planning to rappel into the grounds, but one of the helicopters stalled, forcing a hard landing. They crept through the complex, searching it room by room. There was a gunfight. 2 of bin Laden's trusted couriers were killed. As the Navy SEALs climbed the stairs, they found their target, the September 11 mastermind, standing before them. These were heart-stopping moments for those watching it unfold in real time back at the White House.
Anxiety-filled periods of time, I think, in the lives of the people who were assembled here yesterday. The minutes passed like days.
The Navy SEALs shouted at bin Laden to surrender. He refused. They aimed straight for his head, one of the bullets entering just above his left eye. He'd used his wife as a human shield.
Here is bin Laden, who has been calling for these attacks, living in this $1 million-plus compound, living in an area that is far removed from the front, hiding behind women who were put in front of him as a shield. I think it really just speaks to just how false his narrative has been over the years.
They searched the house, grabbing computer hard drives and disks, a motherlode of information, officials say. Others took his body back to the helicopter. This is where he died, next to a queen-size bed, children's clothes in the cupboard, a baby carriage nearby, and discarded toys strewn throughout the home. Bin Laden was killed under complete secrecy. Pakistan didn't know until the Americans had left its airspace. This pinpoint accuracy wasn't left to chance. The team had practiced every scenario in a purpose-built replica in the US. The compound is just a little more than a kilometre from a military base, Pakistan's version of Duntroon.
I think it's inconceivable that bin Laden did not have a support system in the country that allowed him to remain there for an extended period of time.
Hillary Clinton was more generous in her assessment of Pakistan's cooperation.
Our partnerships, including our close cooperation with Pakistan, have helped put unprecedented pressure on al-Qaeda and its leadership.
White House officials say DNA tests and other evidence convinced them they got Osama bin Laden, but they are considering releasing photographs of his corpse as further proof. Bin Laden was buried at sea under Muslim tradition, but they want no doubt remaining the man who terrorised America is dead. Lisa Miller, ABC News, Washington.